Hello, this is Scholar Staff doing some math. Today we'll be looking at the order of operations. So, you might have already heard about this, but it goes in two different ways. It could be called PEMDAS, or it could be called Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. We're just going to learn it saying PEMDAS, and what PEMDAS stands for is the order in how you do math in an expression. So, P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponents, and then M says you would do multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Now, there is a little cautionary thing here, is that multiplication and division are done from left to right, and so as addition and subtraction are also done from left to right. Now, here we go. So, evaluate the expression. So they have in parentheses 13 plus 17, and then they say times 2 divided by 2 squared minus 5. So we're always going to follow PEMDAS. So if you need to write this on your paper, PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's one way to remember it. Or you can just remember PEMDAS. So, first thing we're going to do is P. So, perform all parentheses. If there's no parentheses, then you just move on to the next step. But 13 plus 17 is 30. And then we're just going to rewrite the rest. Times 2 divided by 2 squared minus 5. Okay, next perform all the exponents. So 30 times 2 divided by 2 squared is 4 minus 5. Perform all multiplication and division from left to right. Okay. So 30 times 2 is 60. Okay. 60 divided by 4 minus 5. Okay, and then we're going to do the division. 60 divided by 4 is 15. And then we have minus 5. Last thing, 15 minus 5 is 10. And that is our correct answer. Okay, so remember PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Alright, let's work on these. 16 minus 8. So there's no parentheses here. So PEMDAS. No parentheses, so we move on next. It's exponents. So we have 16 minus 2 times 2 times 2, so that's 8, plus 4. 16, and then we're going to do multiplication division. There isn't any. And now we're going to do addition and subtraction from left to right. So 16 minus 8 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Okay, so on your homework, I want to see the steps. You don't have to write PEMDAS for every problem, but I want to see you breaking it apart. It's like I did parentheses first, then I did exponents. It's like this. This is fine right here. Okay, that's good enough work. Okay, let's do this again. No parentheses, but we have exponents. So 5 times 5 is 25, plus 4. Now we're going to do multiplication from left to right. 4 times 25 is 100, plus 4. So 104. Oops. 104 is our answer. If your work is a bit sloppy, make sure to box your answers so I know to what answer you came up with. Okay, so evaluate the following expressions. Here we go again. So PEMDAS, start with parentheses. So we have 6 parentheses 12. Okay, so you should already know this, but another form, what this is basically saying is 6 times 12. So the parentheses could also mean multiplication if there's a number right next to it, like there is here. 6 times 12 is 72. And that's our answer. Not much work to show there. So once again, we're going to do inside the parentheses. So inside the parentheses, we have to do exponents. So we have 50 minus parentheses 9 plus 1. So this would become 50 minus 10, which is 40. Okay. Evaluate the expression. So part A, here we go. So we have 6 times the quantity, 3 plus 9, that's 3 squared there, which becomes 6 times 12, which again we get 72. Oh wait, yeah, 72. Just making sure I did that right. Yep. And now, part B. So whenever we have brackets, that's the same thing as parentheses, but that's just separating which parentheses is which. So we're going to go all the way on the inside to 10 minus 4. So 2 times 10 minus 4, which is 6, divided by 3. So on the inside of the parentheses, or what used to be brackets, 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And I noticed I forgot part C over here. So the most inner parentheses, and then we do our exponents. So 3 times 5 plus, so I'm going to make my bracket, or try to make a bracket, 25 plus 5. So we have 3 times 5 plus 30, which is 3 times 35, which is 70 plus 35 is 105. All right. And we have a few more. Okay. So we have this going on. Evaluate the expression when k is 2. So k is our variable, and it could be any letter. It could be x, y. In this book, you'll mostly see x, y, and z, but it could be even smiley face, or smiley face. That could be a variable, and a variable means the number can change. We can decide whatever number it can be for whatever, depending on the problem. So for example, k is 2. So every place that we see a k, we're going to put in 2. So 12 times 2. And I like to put parentheses to know what I'm doing here. So this is k squared, so 2 squared plus 4. So So this will become 12 times 2 up top is 24. On the bottom, we have parentheses 3 times 4 plus 4. 24 over 3 times 8, which is 24 over 24, which equals 1. So I forgot to say this at the beginning, but whenever you have a long fraction bar like that, when you're doing PEMDAS, treat the top like its own problem, and then treat like the bottom like its own problem. So what I did up top is I did the top first, and then I did the bottom. Okay, one more thing here. So evaluate the expressions when x equals 3. So I'm just replacing x with 3. So 3 cubed minus 5. So that would be 27 minus 5, which equals 22. And then 6. So yeah, that's 22 for that one. So I'm going to put 3 into here and here. So I have 6 times 3 plus 2 over 3 plus 7. So I have 18 plus 2 over 10, which is 20 over 10. 20 divided by 10 is 2. If you have any questions, please ask during our Zoom sessions or email me. Have a good day.